It's a rainy, foggy night when Sophie, a young woman in her late 20s, inherits an old, decrepit house from her late grandmother. Sophie doesn't know much about the house, only that it has been in the family for generations. Desperate for a fresh start and tired of city life, she decides to move in. However, upon arriving, the house seems almost too perfect at first. Old but charming, filled with vintage furniture and memories. Sophie is alone save for her dog, Charlie, who growls at the house as they approach. She dismisses his unease, thinking it's just the unfamiliarity of the place. As she unpacks and begins to settle in, strange things start to happen. At night, she hears soft whispering voices coming from the walls, and doors open and close on their own. The house seems alive, breathing with a strange energy. One evening, while exploring the attic, Sophie stumbles upon an old, dusty mirror with a tarnished silver frame. As she gazes into it, she sees not her reflection, but a woman standing behind her, a woman who looks exactly like her. The woman in the mirror smiles eerily, and when Sophie turns around, no one is there. Terrified, Sophie tries to leave, but every door she opens leads her back to the same room. The house begins to feel like it's closing in on her, the walls seeming to shift and distort, growing smaller with every step. Sophie begins to have vivid nightmares of a dark figure, a tall man, standing in the corner of the room, his face hidden in shadows. She wakes up every night in a cold sweat, her heart racing. Things only get worse when Sophie discovers a hidden diary belonging to her grandmother, detailing strange occurrences in the house, including the mysterious disappearances of previous residents. The diary mentions something called the Echo, a curse tied to the house. Whenever someone new enters, they become trapped in an endless loop, hearing their own voice call out from the walls, watching their reflection twist into something evil. As the days pass, Sophie becomes more and more paranoid. She starts hearing her own voice calling out to her, asking for help, begging her to leave before it's too late. The figure in her dreams now appears in her waking moments, watching her from the shadows. And then Sophie begins to understand the truth. The house is alive, feeding on the fear of those who live within it. Desperate to escape, Sophie tries one final time to leave, but the house won't let her. The walls seem to shift, trapping her inside forever. The last thing she hears before everything goes silent is a whisper, soft and cruel. "You will never leave, Sophie. You are already one of us."